tutorial, we are discussing about how to use the relational and logical operators. So let's discuss about relational operators. These are a bunch of binary operators that are used to check for relation between two operands, including equality, greater than, and less than. They return a Boolean result, that is, they return true or false result after the comparison and are extensively used in looping statement as well as conditional if-else statement and so on. The general format of representing relational operator is variable 1, relation operator, and variable 2. So let's discuss about the first relational operator, that is equal to sign, or we can also say that it's equals equals. This operator is used to check whether the two given operands are equal or not. The operator returns true if the operand at the left hand side is equals to the right hand side, else false. Syntax is variable 1 equals to variable 2. For example, int a is equals to 5, int b is equals to 5, and if we consider as a equals to b, then my result is true. If I say int a is equals to 6 and b is equals to 5, if I compare a equals to b, then it gives me result false. Next is not equals to. This operator is used to check whether the two given operands are equal or not. If function is opposite to that of equals to operator, it returns true if the operand at the left hand side is not equals to the right hand side, else false. Hence, the not equals to operator is totally opposite to the equal to operator. And its syntax is variable 1 not equals to variable 2. For example, int a is equals to 5, int b is equals to 5. Here, a equals b determines false, that a and b are not equals to. If we say that a not equals to b, then it say, yeah, it is true. It is false, that a and b not equals to true. Next is greater than operator. This checks whether the first operand is greater than the second operand or not. The operator returns true when the operand at the left hand side is greater than the right hand side. Syntax is variable 1 is greater than variable 2. For example, if I say that variable 1 is equals to 6 and variable 2 is equals to 4, and if we consider that variable 1 is greater than variable 2, then it gives me returns answer true. Less than operator. This checks whether the first operand is less than the second operand or not. The operator returns true when the operand at the left hand side is less than the right hand side. It functions opposite to that of the greater than operator. Syntax is variable 1 is less than variable 2. Next is greater than or equals to operator. This checks whether the first operand is greater than or equal to the second operand or not. The operator returns true when the operand at the left hand side is greater than or equals to the right hand side. And its syntax is variable 1 is greater than equals to variable 2. Less than or equals to operator. This checks whether the first operand is less than or equal to the second operand or not. The operator returns true when the operand at the left hand side is less than or equals to the right hand side. And its syntax is variable 1 is less than equals to variable 2. Let's discuss about the logical operator. These operators are used to perform logical and, or, and not operation. That is the function similar to AND gate and OR gate in the digital electronics. They are used to combine two or more conditions or constants or to complement the evaluation of the original condition under particular consideration. Logical AND operator. Logical AND operator. This operator returns true when both the conditions under considerations are satisfied or the true. If even one of the two field false, the operator results false. For example, cont1 and cont2 returns true when both condition 1 and condition 2 are true, that is non-zero. The examples of logical operators are like that. If one is 0 and other is 1, and if both becomes 0, 0, then it only returns 0 or it returns only 1. Let's discuss in the phase of true false. If A is true and B is false, then it returns false. If B is true and A is false, then it returns false. If A is false and B is true, then it also returns false. If both A and B is false, then it also returns false. It only returns true when both A and B are true. Second is logical OR operator. This operator returns true when one of the two conditions under considerations are satisfied or are true. If even one of the two is true, the operator results true. To make the result false, both the constraints need to return false. And its syntax is condition 1 or condition true. It is totally opposite to the logical AND operator. In this situation, only the statement that is both side false will give me false returns. Otherwise, all the things will give me true result. Whether if I use true false, it also gives true. If I use false true, it also gives true. And if I use true true, then it also gives true. Third is logical NOT operator. Unlike the previous two, this is a unary operator and returns true when the condition under consideration is not satisfied or it is false condition. Basically, if the condition is false, the operation returns true, and when the condition is true, the operation returns false. And its syntax is condition, and before condition we use not mark. So, these are the things in relational and logical operators. Thank you.